the U.S. Open has been moved to Lake Mojave.
Yeah,
Um, how, after all those years of fishing Lake Mead at the U.S. Open, and then now the last 2 years it's been at Mojave, you like it?
it's time to move it back.
Time to move it back.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Wait a
time to
minute, I'm
move it
just
back.
starting to learn
It,
some spots on Mojave.
I, I know it. Mojave is a great fishery and stuff, but it's so singular, in patterns and things like that. You
If you're
get a
not
little bit of
scoping, you're not. If you're not scoping, you're not
yeah,
getting them.
pretty much.
Yeah.
There's this last year there was a little bit more of like a topwater reaction bite that was happening that guys got onto more so than the year before, but still it's not even close to the diversity of Lake Mead. I mean, especially for something like the U.S. Open. I mean, you need that diversity. If you look back through all the results of the U.S. Open wins, they've been won in all parts of the lake. They've been won on all different range of baits, from the football heads and 45 feet to flipping, and everything in between: spinner baits, buzz baits, Ricos, split shotting, drop shotting, Texas rig, 6-inch worms, cranking.
Rick Clunn throwing a big old fat floating worm up in the almost in the Grand
Yeah,
Canyon, because
yeah,
he saw bass eating the dragonflies up there. That's
yeah,
crazy stuff.
yeah. Like all those things, we're never going to see that again if we have it on. If it's
Yeah,
always on Mojave, it's going to be very just basically the same every year, unfortunately. But it is a fun tournament. I still
yeah,
love it. I
yeah.
have the longest. So of the current fishermen, I have the longest standing run of fishing in the U.S. Open at 26 years.
26 straight years.
Yeah, this will
Wow.
be the this will be the first year I'm not there. 26 years.
Oh, you're not going this year.
No, no, I'm going to the Ultimate Angler Championship at Gunnersville.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a really unique tournament. No forward facing, 500,000 to the winner,
who's
and
putting that event on? I
the
not
state of
familiar.
Alabama.
State of Alabama.
Yeah, it's a qualifying deal. You qualify through the whole year, fishing all different. Like I qualified through one bass actually to go get in it. So pretty
Hmm.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is
we're gonna
cool.
miss quite a few people from the U.S. Open this year because of that. But
Wow. I did not know that. That was not on my radar. Uh, Now, are you fishing? Are you not fishing all the WAN bass events this year, or are you
all but the U.S. Open.
all but the U.S. Open? So
Yeah, correct.
you've been up there in the rain up at Shasta
Yeah.
this year, and
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Um, there was some talk about you fishing the BAM 62, or also did that happen, or is
Yeah.
that
Yep. I'll fish some of the band pro-ams. I think I'm slated for three or four of them, and then yeah, I'm doing the BAM Super 60
all
as
right?
well. I'll end
So
up
very
fishing about 40 tournaments this year.
that is a lot of tournaments. That
Yeah.
is a lot of tournaments.
I've been going back east and fishing the Toyota series back there because they're no longer available in the West.
Right.
So I have one more of those back east, and then some other championships back east, and a bunch of stuff around here.
Is that a plan for the future?
Mhm.
Does Roy Hawk want to get back fishing in the East? Qualify for the Invitational circuit, or you probably already are qualified for the Invitationals if you want them, right?
Yeah, you can just pay to get in. Usually there's some slots available, towards the end of signups and stuff like that. You could get back in, re-qualify for the Bass Pro Tour if I wanted, or that type of thing.
Is that a
I
goal?
figure, no, I don't think so. I mean, I would maybe look at doing the Bass Opens
Okay.
and maybe get back to Bass.
Hmm.
But it didn't work out good on the schedule. I got tired of missing all the tournaments around here. You know, I'd be my my title sponsors, Anderson Toyota, and a
Yeah.
big event would come to Havasu, and there's like, "Where's Roy? How's he doing? Oh, he's in Florida." Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then I'd be missing my key tournaments at home, and it got rough.
Well, and that's the thing that I think that we're beginning to see more and more is you can stay in the West and fish a pretty strong schedule. I've
Yeah.
seen several people that have come back to the West,
Mhm.
Ish Monroe, for example, and people like that that have come back to the West. And that's pretty exciting.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. I
Yeah.
enjoy it out here, and obviously the travel is a lot less, and my expenditure is a lot less. I was spending about 80 grand a year on the Bass Pro Tour. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You got to make a lot of money to keep up with that.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Reason number 16 why your next boat should be a Caymas. Up on pad in under 5 seconds. Because of our center run fuel tank, extra wide running pad, and stepped up hull, your Caymas boat has the fastest hole shot in the industry. Up on pad in under 5 seconds, you better believe it. Ducket Fishing's BD Square Bill Crankbait. Truly one of the best square bill crankbaits on the market. The BD Square Bill allows an angler to challenge a bass's aggressive nature with our BD 2.5, or you can present a more subtle offering in our BD 1.5. The 1-2 punch of our Square Bill series means you'll be able to match conditions with the perfect offering. Fish Ducket Baits. Check out our Square Bill series by going to ducketfishing.com. Roy Hawk is a bona fide Western king. While his connection to bass fishing royalty rests in his success at Lake Havasu, truth be told, Hawk has dominated the entire desert region of the West for a long time with success at Lake Mojave and, of course, his 2 U.S. Open wins at Lake Mead. His legacy as a Western great is solidified by the notion that if you're going to win at Lake Havasu, or really any of the desert lakes, you're going to have to beat Roy Hawk, because you know he'll be at that event and you know he'll be a factor in the final result. I'm Keith Neiswanger. This is the Bass 2 Anglers podcast. Please remember to like and subscribe. If you'd like to reach us, please send us a direct message on Instagram at Bass Tour Anglers Podcast. Take care. Be safe. We'll talk to you next time.